we set out to max everything in the World 2 update of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. Along with the new world came new mechanics, new pets, new match trees, and a new currency, all of which completely changes the game. The best strategies that worked before no longer work now, and if you don't adapt, you will fall behind completely.
Like, you know, I am. Here we are, 464 tickets to our name, and that is it. We've done well over the past day or so, but I'm finding myself really starting to lag behind, because if I go over here and I take a look at my friends Nick and Angel, Nick has a full team of just crazy pets. Angel has a full team of crazy pets. Nick sent me a screenshot earlier of him having over 21 billion tickets to his name and a 968,000 multiplier. And the craziest thing of all, Nick is a completely free-to-play player. So, like, I'm doing so much stuff wrong, and today we are gonna change that. And the first thing that we need to do is, well, we need to get some tickets. Because even though things like this is up, the game egg, which remember that egg because it's gonna be very important later, I can't even have one right now because it costs 10,000 tickets and I have 491. And this is kind of where the first tip that I would recommend that comes in. And it is, if you find yourself with a crazy OP team that worked in World 1, you know, one that has Team Up 5, Bubbler, Enchants, they might work great as far as bubbles go, but because they are World 1 pets, when you gotta look at what kind of damage they do on the ticket front, you don't see tickets at all, you see coins. Meaning that if you go to sell your tickets with your World 1 pets, you're gonna get 0 multiplier whatsoever. It doesn't matter if you got Team Up 5, Team Up 10, Team Up 28, it's not gonna happen. What you need to do is have a Bubbler team, a Lucky team, you know, with high roller on it, used to actually give you even more luck hatching, and you need what is called now a ticket team. The ticket teams are limited to pets you can find in World 2 only. As you can see, instead of coins, it now gives you ticket multipliers. So we got that one, we got this one right here, we got this one right here. These, all of them have Team Up 5s. Some of the legendary shinies have Team Up 5s and Looter 5s, because the Looter 5s do actually still work for coin multipliers and ticket multipliers. You put all that on, and then you look over here, and now all of a sudden, guess what? Now you do have ticket multipliers. The other thing that you want to do, before you sell it, put on a ticket potion, put on an infinity elixir potion, and then go to the very top. Because this should be no secret to anybody, selling things up on the higher islands gives you more than selling it on the basic islands. Now that I've gotten everything with my crazy team, we'll walk over here, we'll sell it, and there we go. Just like that, 55 billion tickets. But we can do even better than that, because this video is going to go over every tip and trick to make sure you are best prepared for this update and for the part 2 coming soon. So while you're watching this video, if you can, hop on the game yourself, pull up your best bubble team, and then just start bubbling. Your player could be getting some mad bubbles, and you might actually learn something from this video. I know I'm going to. Because step 1, get bubbles. Step 2, get a good ticket team, put some enchants on it. And then step 3, once you have just enough tickets that you need, well, you need to start actually getting some better pets to get more tickets, more multipliers, and make your life a whole lot easier. We'll come back to the Robot Factory Island a little bit later, because honestly, that is a crazy OP island, and you're definitely going to want to take advantage of it. But for now, we're going back to the minigame paradise area. Because I have 57 billion tickets, we're going to pull up the mastery, and on the minigames, we're going to make sure we're completely maxed there as well. Again, it'll be important a little bit later on. And now we will set up shop and come over to the eggs and start trying to hatch for the best pets in the game. But these aren't the best pets, actually. I know that looks like a crazy OP pet. It's not. What you really need to do, and what everybody should be doing, is constantly striving to be in a server where everybody is on the game board trying to roll their character on this egg space here. Because once one person lands on that space, in this case Nick, a special egg will appear in the minigame paradise area. Of course, Nick's trying to hog it, but I'm actually going to switch over to my lucky team, and we are going to start auto rolling, making sure that we have the infinity elixirs on, as well as the lucky, the speed, and the mythic potions as well. Doing so will give us the best chance at getting some crazy rare pets. And believe me, some of the pets in this egg are crazy OP. But I think we can actually take it a step further, because while we are hatching, we're kind of just stuck doing nothing, waiting, hoping that we will finally get lucky, maybe get a secret pet. Actually, I don't know if you can get a secret
pet from this egg. And this is where I want to show you another thing. What if I told you that there's actually currently a fun bug going around that allows you to do two things at once? And it involves this board game dice right here. You walk over to the game, you step into the area, Sir Doggington will talk to you, ask you if you want to pick up where you left off. You'll click anywhere to continue. Don't actually click anything. Instead, walk back over to the egg that you need, click the auto roll button, and now while you're hatching, you can now click continue, and guess what? You can now auto roll while auto hatching. So I guess that's exactly what we're gonna do for the next, I don't know, 10 minutes. Maybe we'll get lucky. One way to find out, let's do a little bit of a montage. All right, that's still montaging. We're still getting some crazy rare pets. I just saw a shiny pop up. Come on, rare gamer title, rare gamer title, rare gamer title. Oh! Of course not. It's actually Bandito's feeding time. For those that don't know, I got a bearded dragon in my room. It's somebody who likes to hang out with me during the day, so I'm not just in here by myself, but I actually got some crickets, and it's time that we feed them. Yo, what's good, Bandito? I got some crickets for you, bro. Oh, go, 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 go. Didn't do anything. What the crap, dude? Oh. All right, Bandito's actually gotten pretty lucky getting some stuff to eat. Let's see if we got lucky getting some cool pets. And the answer is yeah, we got 2 new Game Master legendaries. Oh, we are gonna need those like crazy. Because word around the street, getting a full team of shiny legendary Game Masters could really put you on the map as far as getting massive amount of tickets. Because if we come over here and take a look, the second best pet in the last egg is this Space Invader. And its ticket multiplier is 850. And how much is it on the Game Master? Oh, you know, over double that. That's just a level 1. A level 25 goes all the way up to 2,500. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the board game. We're gonna continue, but this time we're gonna do something a little different. Because while it is super easy to do auto rolling and setting it up and then forgetting it and going about your day, it's actually better for you if you have a bunch of dice to play the game actively. Because you can roll, and then when you get close to an egg, kind of like we are right now, Nick's on that space. I think that's the one Nick landed on to actually get the egg. All we have to do is just click on our dice inventory, change the dice, change it to where it's the 1 dice only, which means we're only gonna move 1 space 100%. And in this case, it puts us right back on the egg. And NightFoxx has made a special egg appear in the mini game paradise for 10 minutes. I also apparently gave us some extra luck. So now we can go right back over here. Nick's mad at me because he's like, wait, I'm enchanting pets. Not very nice. Too bad, Nick. I'm in the game now. We'll do our little trick again where we start to get on the game board and then we switch over here, go over to this thing, hatch the egg, and then we click continue. And then it's kind of just auto rolling again. Because now that the egg is active, we don't actively have to really worry about it. Instead, we can get other things like other dice, super tickets, regular tickets, and even this rare gamer title, even the rare gamer title. Come on, come on, come on. Gosh dang it. You get the idea. 10 minutes are on the clock. Let's see if we get anything else. All right, so I have been doing both for about 45 minutes now. I've used up all of my potions, and on top of that, I've pretty much used all of my game dice. And so now it's time we go on a little bit of a search. But before we do that, I might as well just show you what I actually got in the 45 minutes. If we go and look, I now have 15 of these. Oh my goodness. I can actually go through and make another shiny. And if we can get a full team of shinies by the end of this video, my goodness, are we gonna have a crazy OP team. But before we do that, we're gonna need to make sure we have a few things. Mainly, some more infinity elixirs. I only have 1. And currently, the best way to actually get infinity elixirs is all the way back up at the robot factory island. See, I told you it was gonna come back into play. Believe it or not, the robot claw machine minigame is actually crazy OP for getting infinity elixirs. So OP, in fact, that when I asked my old team member, Nafjan, how he went from having 1 infinity elixirs to now 53 despite him being free to play, Nafjan confirmed that he'd been using the claw machine and super tickets. And then Rumble Studios themselves said the board and claw machine will receive some nerfs next update to address these issues. We want to keep things fun while making sure the elixirs are more balanced. Then Weirdblock said, I like that you're nerfing elixirs,
features, but don't nerf evolve potions, they said, no, they're going to keep the evolve potions the way that they are. What's this? A dev studio that actually communicates with the community and lets you know that a nerf is going to happen before it happens and then explains why they're doing it? What did we do to deserve this? While it does suck, they haven't nerfed it yet. They said they're going to do it next update, which means you have until the end of the week to get as many of these infinity elixirs as possible. So let's spend about, I don't know, 45 minutes going through and getting as many of these done. Wish me luck, gamers. Let's do it. All right, so we've been doing this for about 45 minutes and I've got literally 8 infinity potions in that time period. Not bad, not bad at all. We've done pretty well so far, but it's like really late. In fact, it's 2:48 in NightFoxx land right now. I need to go to bed and we need to set up tonight for grinding. And there's only really 2 options of things to do. One, you go back to the overworld, all the way back over to the infinity egg, and you auto hatch overnight. If you want to actually hatch the world 2 eggs, all you gotta do is just click where it says the overworld, just click on it and it'll say the minigame's paradise. The currency will switch over and you can hatch all throughout the night. The second option is we just bubble. We bubble all night long. We wake up in the morning and we have a massive Mondo bubble that we can use to sell. But considering I still got 3 pets to get in the shiny index and 1 to even get in the normal. Hey, wait a minute. We don't have 12 of these. All right, we'll do this. We'll make it shiny. Bada bing, bada boom. It's a shiny now, which should satisfy this index as well. We'll claim that. And now we only have 3 more pets to get. I gotta hatch 7 more of these and, well, 10 more of these. And because we have plenty of tickets, I think that is exactly what I'll do. We'll use a bunch of potions. We'll pull out the high rollers and we will AFK hatch through the night. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a secret. Or like at this point, I'm just trying to fill out the index. If I get that, I'm cool with that too. Either way, hey Google, turn off the lights. Good night, gamers. Good morning, gamers. How's it going? Everybody doing well? Everybody sleep great? I did because I hatched all throughout the night. Let's just say, boy, oh boy, did we make some noise. Because when I walked out of my computer and I saw all this stuff saying I hatched something rare and proceeded to click on it, I got all of this stuff. We got some crazy mythic cyborg dragons. We even finally got not 1, but 4 bionic shards. We also got a few space invaders, which was great because we needed 7, but I also just straight up got a shiny, which means when we go over to our index, we now can claim this egg reward. And when we go to the shiny, we've got this one completely done and we almost have this one completely done. We're missing the last shiny of the bionic shard. We have 4, we need 6 more. My goodness, what a great night of hatching that was. Granted, we still didn't get any secrets. I'm pretty sure this game just doesn't want me to ever have one, but yes, I can't complain. Looking up at the chat, it looks like my friends are hard at work back at the game board, and it looks like the special game egg is back in play. So let's just head up there and join them. And oh, look, it's still there. What? 55 minutes? Bro, you guys have been going crazy. So I guess all there's left to do is to just, you know, join the party, and now the egg is already up to an hour and a half. Oh boy. We'll go ahead and throw on all the elixirs that we've made so far, all the luckies, all the speeds, and all of the mythics. We'll do our trick. And now we just hope for the best. Wish me luck, gamers. And just like that, it's a full hour and a half later. Basically, everybody was doing really well, doing the game board, getting this to spawn over and over again, but we all collectively ran out of dice. And then because of that, the time finally went down and the egg despawned. But not before I got some crazy things. Because if we go here, yeah, now I have not 1, not 2, but 6 of the legendary shiny game masters. And if you look here, we have another 30 regular that we can make 1, 2, 3 shiny game masters from, which means when we unequip everything that we have, power up all of our legendaries, and then turn around and equip all of them, we now have 9 here with another 2 that we could add in. Which 2, though, might be a little interesting to see because we do have a couple of options. We can turn around and try to get more game masters. We could also just work to do these bionic shards and these space invaders, as I have not 1, but 2 shiny legendaries. Considering these do a 3,500 multiplier, whereas these only do a 2,500 multiplier, I think we do have our answer. And it will require us to keep on hatching this egg here. But we'll enchant what we have with the Team Up 5. This Team Up 5 and Looter 5 now have it at a 7,000 times increase. We'll change the pet. We'll do it again. Honestly, it's probably going to take a minute. But if you just go down below, hit that like button. In 3, 2, 1, we now have a full team of Team Up 5 pets with these game masters having also Looter 5, giving each one of them a almost 15,000 times ticket increase. The bionic shards are just over 9,500, which means we still need about 10 game masters to complete our mission. But if we go to the map and we go to the world 2, we are now at 461,000 tickets. And from this point, it's kind of just rinse and repeat. You gain tickets, you use those tickets to buy from the dice merchant, you go up here to the robot factory, and you do some claw machine stuff. And then once you get a whole bunch of dice from this thing, well, you can head on back down to the game board and use the dice until you find yourself landing on, well, the secret egg. Nick, you just failed miserably. You do all that, you put on some potions, and boom, now I am at a ×2 million multiplier. Grabbing these, I now get 24 million tickets instead of just like a couple of thousand. Oh my goodness. And something tells me that if I went over to my most powerful team, I blew some bubbles, and then I turned around and sold those, yeah, we would make a ton of tickets that way as well. So that means now that if I quit my best power bubble team, I blow 140,000 bubbles worth, get about 5 million bubbles, go up to the top, switch out teams to go to my ticket team, where I sell my 5 million bubble, and then I get 54 million tickets in a matter of seconds. I mean, God, dude, look at this now. It's just going so quick. Yeah, we're never gonna have to worry about being out of tickets ever again. But that's not where this ends, because on top of all the tips and tricks that I've used this video, I decided to ask you guys what your favorite tips and tricks are as well. And well, this is what you guys had to say. Zeon here pretty much said everything that where you get an entire team of the shiny mythic game masters and then use the looter and team up rewards, and once you have a full team, then you can hatch the final egg, you know, to get more of these guys so that we can complete the final mastery part. You apparently can also hatch the game egg from the infinity egg if the game egg itself is active. So if you're in a server with a bunch of friends and they're all trying to get things and they're activating the game egg, but you're AFK, hatching from the infinity egg should allow you to still hatch the game master egg if it's active. Make sure to keep a supply of super tickets from the game board so that you can spam the claw machine. Pretty much everybody has had a combination of saying things that I've mentioned throughout this video, but my favorite one has to be this one. Don't be a noob. Honestly, I don't know if that's ever gonna change. Needless to say, this should put you on the correct track. And the only thing to make it even easier is if you spend some Robux. And I now have 1,000% pass luck, and we've hatched our very first legendary pet from the Season 2 Infinity Pack. We still haven't gotten the secret pet from it, but considering Russo went on a journey to get the secret pet, spending over 1 million, 1,000,004, 1,000,007, and I'm just at 194,000. Something tells me I'm not gonna see a secret pet for a very long time. In fact, it might not even be worth it to try at this point, especially since even with getting the Season 2 egg and hatching the best pet you could get from it, the Nebula, yeah, for whatever reason, that pet gives coin multipliers and not ticket multipliers, therefore making it completely useless. Weirdly enough, though, the Season 2 legendary that I just got does have a ticket multiplier. Basically, I don't think this is worth it. Unless I can just get a secret, which, yeah, I don't like my chances. We've now crossed the 200,000 mark. I've seen nothing even close to what I want to get. Looks like we did get another legendary, but honestly, I can't use them at all, so I think I'll just give them away to somebody in the comments. For now, I gotta get this egg back active. We got some more game masters to get. I won't make you wait for that, though, so we'll just do a quick... And just with another 45 minutes on the game egg, we now have another one of these hatched and 37 game masters hatched. Which, when I do this and make them shiny, and then turn around and take these 4 and we enchant them, just like that, they all have Team Up 5 and Looter 5, which means when we replace these and add these, we now have 492,000 base multiplier. And when you throw on the tickets evolved, we now have a 2 million multiplier. I wonder what happens if we throw on an infinity potion. Let me get one real quick. We'll throw it on, and now we're getting a 3 million times multiplier. Oh, man. What we gotta do now is just blow some bubbles some more. With our 1.2 billion bubble, we'll go up to the top. We'll switch out our team to the ticket team. And now we will sell this. And what happens with just a 1 billion bubble? Well, let's just say when we sell all of our stuff, we now have 200 billion tickets. That's right. In a matter of just like 1 day of grinding. Honestly, even quicker than that. Maybe like an hour of grinding once you have everything. With a full team of Team 5 and Looter of these guys. Yeah, I literally go from 0 to 200 billion max tickets in a matter of an hour. Needless to say, I think we've completed what we came here to do. Find the best strats, get the best team, and max out on the tickets. Use these strategies, and then with all of your tickets, you can turn back to the normal pets so that you cannot try to complete the index. Or, you know, hatch a secret pet. That would be nice, game. I'd really like that. Either way, let me know if you found this video helpful. And stay tuned, because I am going to be grinding the rest of the week these eggs right here to see if I can finally get that secret pet I've been wanting for like, I don't know, forever. I also am now just missing one pet in each world. So yeah, we'll complete that before the next update as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Comment your username down below if you want one of these 2 extra shiny game masters that I have. And then after you do all that, you can check out these next videos for me. Thanks for watching, gamers.